Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what it do, Atlanta Falcon Nation present to you our Tuesday night heavy hitters. I'm gonna introduce the people, the fam right over here. At the bottom of the screen, you got the mad scientist, Mad Mike Sports. Yes, sir. Then you got to the
Already.
right of me, I'm gonna call him the calm before the storm. This your boy, Mr. Jew Talk Sports. Always make sure you follow us on all platforms. I'm your boy K Styles, aka Six Man. You know, come through in the clutch when we need to. What's going on, fellas? How we doing today?
Chilling, bro. You want your honest opinion? You want my honest opinion? Now we'll hold that. Nah, let's get it out the way. Um,
So, oh, and also you see the cameo going over here. This is the first lady of AFN, Miss Maggie T. You disrespect her, we whooping your ass.
Or I whip your ass. How about that?
damn. Well, damn.
God,
All right. That's a hell of an
we trying to
introduction.
protect you. No, don't go independent on us now, goddamn. We trying to protect your ass.
But this woman was born independent. Okay, I don't give a fuck if
I
she
know.
is a queen. She was born a fucking independent. All right.
Look, I
Can't
been
tell
beating
her
up
shit.
brothers. You see how big my brother is. I fought him before. So Maggie got it. But no, seriously. Go ahead, you guys.
Yeah, so
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and give a couple shout outs before we get to these three keys of victory. Like I said, we're gonna shout out. Oh yeah, there's a boy Terror Artist 404. Make sure you fuck with him. Atlanta Sports Nation, Atlanta Sports Nation, and just fuck with him. Yes, sir. Hey, ATLians on Wednesdays. Make sure you go and check their show out. All right, we got Atlanta Nation, Muhammad Kana, what's happening, homie? And Fly Eagles Fly for Life. Fuck you, talking about 28-3, whatever. All right, what's going on? What's going on, fellas and ladies?
We're wonderful. Had a win. Happy.
Thank God.
Thank God.
We gotta win.
Yeah.
We gotta win. I'm hella irritated today, but we gotta win, and I suggest you motherfuckers behave in the chat, okay? No bullshit, because I will file on your ass, okay? So be calm. It's one of them days, all right? And he's not talking about Monica one of them days. It's about one of them goddamn Ted Bundy days. You might get your ass split, ate up, and every damn thing else, okay? All that. That's one of them days for me. I'm really mad, Mike, today. So I suggest y'all to be real careful about what you say.
All right, feng shui, brother. Feng shui.
Feng shui? Okay.
Feng shui, bro. Remember, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. What the
heck is bothering me?
Hey, man.
All right,
I get to that. But let's get to these three keys, man. Let's get to these three keys real fast and knock this out, man. Let me start with that. All right, I'm just gonna start with the first one. It's real quick, man. The first one for me, man, is coaching. It's always coaching for me. I don't want to see ignorant game plans coming out. You know, you're playing against a young team. You got to get out and immediately. First of all, you got to establish a solid game plan. I'm not talking about one of them dumb game plans that we used to seeing over and over again, coming out throwing the ball 30 times a game because Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You got to establish balance. So obviously it is coaching, first one, but let's balance, kind of put that side by side. The second one for me is you getting Darquez Denard, you getting him back. So I want to see the secondary, not only these guys play in the exact same, you know, exact same places that they should. I want to see these guys move around. So I want to see Darquez on the right side. I want to see him in the slot. I want to see Isaiah Oliver in the slot as well as the right and left side. Like I want to see these guys move around. I don't want to see the same crap that we've been used to seeing all year because that's how team takes advantage of us. When they see us in the exact same formations, the exact same trends, we don't blitz and do things of that nature. They tend to get smoked in the secondary. We're talking about the secondary, but the third one for me, man, I think this is the most important, man. Is the defense, not the defensive line, but the offensive line. These guys been kicking behind, man. Let's just be real to get these guys in a rhythm. And I'm not talking about in the pass, backup. You know, we need those big 330-plus pound offensive linemen to get up in somebody's eye. Get up in there, all right? Get up in them. Let those guys do what they do best, man. That punch somebody in the face, man. You know Caleb McGarry, man. He's one of them big country boys that you just don't. I stayed in Dalton for a short period of time, man, and them big old country boys. Look, I would think twice about trying to go head to head with them guys. You know what I'm saying? So got to get them boys doing what they do best, and that's punching people in the mouth. So that's my 3 keys, man.
All right, Drew, what you got, man?
All right, so what's up to everybody? I'm gonna be really quick too on my keys to victory. First key to victory, as always, is as Mike talked about, stay aggressive on defense. In this game, I love the game plan against Carolina. Mixing up your coverages. I gave the game ball last week to Jeff Olber. I love what I saw out of the defense. We've been talking about it for weeks now about blitz packages. Drew Lock is a young quarterback for Denver. So give him multiple looks. Do a good job of disguising what you're doing early. Don't give away when you're blitzing. Don't give away when you're going to drop back into that cover 3. I want to see some man coverage. As he talked about, Darquez Dennard is back, which means we can play more man coverage because Darquez Dennard is one of those guys that can play inside and outside. He's a great tackler. He's not really a ball hawk. He's more of a Brian Poole when it comes to coming up and making tackles in that zone. He's a physical corner. If you remember against the Chicago Bears, when him and Allen Robinson was fighting for the ball, he fought him to the end and he ripped the ball away from him. He's not really one of those guys that's going to be like a AJ Terrell and that's going to look back at the quarterback and step up and get a pick. He's more one of those physical type corners where he's going to get up on you, play press man coverage, and when he's in zone, he's going to come up and strike you kind of like a safety. Like Darquez Dennard is really physical. So I'm glad to have him back in the fold. But in this game, like Mike talked about, I want to see us remain aggressive. Like when you're facing a young quarterback, you want to put him under immense pressure like we did with Teddy Bridgewater. We want these guys to fear us and be intimidated in this game. So I want to see us mixing up those coverages like we did last game. And I want to see us trying to confuse Drew Lock because Drew Lock, like I said, he doesn't have a ton of NFL experience. So we should be able to confuse him and maybe cause a couple turnovers because he's not going to know what we're doing. Because a Thursday night, I think we did a pretty good job against Teddy Bridgewater. It was a couple times where he actually looked confused. So I want to see Drew Lock in this game be baited into a pick, kind of how AJ Terrell did Kirk Cousins. My second key to victory is jump out to a lead. In this game, if we can jump out to a lead, I know this scares Falcons fans when we say jump out to a lead because we're used to giving up big leads. But if you jump out in the lead in this game, you can make Denver one-dimensional. And Denver is one of those teams with a young quarterback that needs to stay balanced. So in this game, I want to see us jump out to a good, substantial lead and allow us to pin our ears back. I want to see 3 or 4 sacks in this game. I really think that Dante Fowler, I think those guys, John Kaminsky, he's another guy that I didn't get a chance to mention yet. He's coming back from the COVID-19 list. Marlon Davidson, he also has come off the COVID-19 list. So this should be a game where our defensive line should get healthy, and these guys should eat. In this game, these guys should really eat against this young Denver offense. And then the third key to victory, as always, Mike talked about it a little bit, is smart coaching. I don't want to see us going for it on 4th down every single time. I don't want to see us not taking advantage of field position. In this game, it's going to be a field position game. We need to stay ahead of the chains in this game. So Dirk Cutter, I love the game he called on Thursday night. Stay ahead of the change. Run that football. You see Mike down there doing the dirty bird. Run the football. Give that ball to Todd Gurley.
Check that interview out, y'all. Check that interview out.
You know it. Yeah, he's trying to put in a plug. They did an interview with Jamal Anderson, so y'all definitely go check that out. But as I was
Maggie
saying,
ran that interview.
My bad. Wait, my bad, Jude.
Now you good. Now you good. You right in the right vein. As I said, run the football. Todd Gurley, a lot of people are not realizing Todd Gurley's having a big season. Like I went and looked at the numbers. He's 4th in rushing, and I think he's top for second in touchdowns this season. With 8 touchdowns. So continue to feed the beast. Continue to feed Todd Gurley. And y'all know I got to talk about my boy, B Hill. Brian Hill did his thing, man, against Carolina. Y'all know B Hill and Bleedy Way Wilson. Those are my 2 guys that they're them blue collar guys. They're not those guys where they're gonna get the biggest check or nothing like that. But those are guys that's gonna bring their lunch pail every Sunday. Get that ball to B Hill. Let him do his thing out of the passing game, and let him be that change of pace back for Todd Gurley. If we do those things, we win this game easily. I really think that we're gonna beat Denver by at least 10 points. We should beat Denver by at least 10 points if we do, if we handle our business and do what we're supposed to do. And I'm gonna let K Styles go ahead and take it.
Well, like I said, before I go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and give a couple more shout outs. Like I said, Rob, yes, I am a Georgia Tech fan. I'm 1 of 4. Yeah, I know he's a beast. Like I said, hey. But my first key is out of that Carolina game, I saw aggression that I haven't seen defensively all season. The double-A gap blitzes was really killing Carolina.
Ooh, yes.
Lord have mercy. You could tell that they was eating flaming hot Cheetos the way they was running the football. But like I said, it's that zone blitz that, like I said, that unpredictability that both of y'all are saying is going to be key. Because you got a quarterback in Drew Lock who's young, who's itching to prove himself. He's going to throw into some stupid situations. Like I said, quicken that clock, quicken it. Instead of 3 seconds, give 1 second to throw the ball. You'll be all right. Cortland Sutton ain't in this game. Their number one receiver is not there. Second thing, run the football. I don't give a damn if it's 1 yard, 2 yard, 1 yard, 2 yard. Eventually, that 1 yard could turn to 15. That 1 yard could turn to 30. The thing is, you want to be unpredictable. It basically goes to point 1. Unpredictability, offensive, defensive. And y'all know where I'm about to go with number 3. You got to do it for 60 minutes. 60 minutes.
We need a big sign that there's a 60 on it. I'm gonna make one for it. We need that.
I'm about to say we might need a t-shirt for that.
Yeah, man. Put that on a t-shirt.
Exactly.
All we missing is a harmonica.
Exactly. No, this ain't 60 minutes of you being with your girl. Nah, this is 60 minutes of football. But hey, you follow those keys right there. I can't see us not winning this game. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let the first lady speak on what she would think about this matchup against Denver. Go ahead, Maggie. What you got?
Really? I'm just defense. Bottom line. I mean, I'm gonna say that every week. Defense. That's just because it seems like everybody's healthy at this point. I mean, I think we're gonna have everybody playing for the most part. Because Ridley, he's just a mid-sprained ankle, and it's day-to-day type of deal. So he's really not a concern. It's some people coming off the COVID list. I think we're going to be a healthy team pretty much for the most part for Denver. So I just want to see, the secondary, want to see defense just doing their, do what they need to do. It's the same shit every week, but I mean, I feel like it's a different change with Raheem. I know we lost the last game before, but really, Mike.
That's you. But, that's you. What you talking about me? That's you.
Am I messed up? My sound off?
Nah, you good.
No, I'm just teasing.
But seriously, it's the same keys of victory every week, to be honest. It's like it's really nothing else you can say. I mean, just win it. That's all I care about.
Yes, I'm okay, people. Okay.
I mean, because it's really no excuse. We're going to have a healthy squad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one thing about people don't just underestimate the Falcons. We have a good team. It's just coaching. So when you have a good team, games like that, you're supposed to win. Bottom line. So
can I expand on that? I gotta expand on that just a little bit. Don't drown in the cup, all right, woman. Yeah, but I gotta expand on that just a little bit. Hey man, everybody sipping a little something. Maybe I need something.
Sipping on my
I ain't got no yak, man.
Hey, I ain't got no water like you, but I got a little juice. Okay, all right. I'll do that.
My water froze, dog. I wait for this John. Y'all do y'all thing.
Hey, but all seriousness, man. The Falcons have no issue as far as our talent is concerned. I think we're the most, like even on the defensive side of the ball, there's a huge misconception that the Falcons don't have talent. That's just not true. You look at the defensive side of the ball: John Kaminsky, Marlon Davidson, Tyler Davison, Stevenson, Knott, Grady Jarrett. Like I can keep going on. Fowler. Like these guys are very good. But you just have like the rookie linebacker, Michael Walker. He's playing his behind off. Foye Olakun, Deion Jones. Like Foye arguably playing better than Deion right now. You know what I'm saying? The secondary is deep. Like we have a plethora of guys that we can play, and they've been playing well. You look at another guy that hasn't had any playing time, and that's Jordan. Hold up, am I getting out? Jordan
Miller. You're right. Jordan Miller.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. He hasn't had. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him yet. So the Falcons don't have an issue. Jalen Hawkins, like these guys haven't had time to play. Even Keanu Neal right now is playing his freaking behind off. You know what I'm saying? Like he's back to that Pro Bowl form that we've used to. I mean, Ricardo Allen isn't, the athletic guy, but he's still smart. He's still getting away with, his intelligence. Like I said, his athleticism kind of leaving him behind for the most part. But yeah, man, the Falcons don't lack any issues as far as talent concerned. It goes back to what we've always said. We can get these damn coaching, accountability for one. Yeah. The accountability for this team sucks. Like if they see, I've seen that. I originally wanted to post the play where Takk was taking off plays and things of that nature, but I was like, look, man, I want to head a different direction. I don't want to be, too negative on the guy. I don't call him everything but a child of God. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a cool it on Takk. I'm a cool it on Takk for a while. But yeah, man. This team doesn't lack talent, man. We just see too many instances where the coaching, like we don't see the coaching yelling at these guys. We don't see the coaches yanking guys at the terrible, terrible plays, even penalties. I remember like Mike Smith. I always give Mike Smith his credit as far as accountability with the team. He wasn't much of a player developer, but his accountability for the team, he held those guys accountable for their action, and this is what the Falcons defense like. They know if they have a bad play, it'll be all right. We'll just we'll just play another down. No, bro, you gotta have that fear. I remember we did the interview with Chris Drav, and Chris Drav said that Jamal Anderson said the same thing. They had a healthy fear of Dan Reeves. They knew if they came into that locker room and they were on some foolishness, they wasn't, they put the helmet down and things like that. Like back in the day, you couldn't put your helmet down. You put your helmet down, guess what? You running laps, bro. Like these are the things you fear in your coaches. You know what I'm saying? And the Falcons player, they just don't fear. They never fear Dan Quinn. They never.
You know what? I'm gonna cut you off right there, though.
Go ahead. I
don't know why I got an echo, but we had Jamal Anderson. Everybody that just recently seen the interview, and he also confirmed it that it's the coaching. You got to fear your coach. You got to straighten up and get right with a coach that mean business. And Dan Quinn wasn't that. I'm sorry.
He really wasn't. And that's the biggest, and that's the biggest issue, man. You can have all the talent in the world, but you're not holding these guys accountable. It's like me, man. I love talking shit. I love going back and forth with people. Like I'll bust your ass and won't even care. I call you in and everything, and I would not give a flying you know what. All right, I would not care. But I got a crew of people right here that's like, Mike, man, chill, bro. You don't have to go at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. I know you can handle it, but chill your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you're supposed to have. You got to have that accountability, man. It's like you got to hold your guys accountable, and you know what I'm saying? You can't always do what you want to do. Okay, Takaris McKinley, okay? I'm going to call you Takaris today, all right?
See, you said you was going to be nice. You know what?
I call him Takaris. I call him his real name.
We call him his government name.
We
ain't put the picture up yet, so we leaving that kind of
I mean, it's no point in putting the picture up because that man ain't going to never play again.
Man. Hot take.
Whoa.
Bang, bang. Shot fired.
Hot take. That's a bold prediction right there.
Woo. Flip it and reverse it and rewind it. And remember, I said that.
I mean, he's gonna play. All he gonna do is do one play and act like he got